So today I'm back with an update video on my Arsenal career mode, and unfortunately the career mode's over because for some reason I can't load the game. I don't know whether it's an issue with the disc or with my Xbox, but the game just won't load. So I'm afraid after one season the career mode is over, but it was a good season still, and I'm glad we were able to end it on a high with winning the Champions League. Also, it's less than 2 weeks until FC25 comes out, so you won't have to wait long for my next career mode, which is going to be on FC25. And in that time I'm going to have a couple videos coming up preceding that first episode of the series, and they're going to be about that series, so keep your eye out for them. And now, something that I was going to do in the season review is I wanted to do a whole squad report and show you all the stats of all the players, all the ratings and everything, but I'm not able to do that, unfortunately. So I'm just going to do now what I was going to do after that, which is go through my players of the season, my games of the season, and my goals of the season. Before I do all that, let me know down in the comments, who are your players of the season? What's your favourite games? What's your favourite goal? Any memorable moments from the series you can think of? Let me know down in the comments. But anyway, now onto my players of the season. And coming in third place is Lauren Koscielny. I felt like he was really solid and dependable most of the time, and he played quite a good season, and he was very important in my defense. So I just feel like he had a really good season, and I'm very happy with how Koscielny played. And then coming in at number 2 is Sami Khedira. I only signed him in January, so he only had half a season to impress me, but in that time he managed to grab a few goals, and he was very solid in defense midfield, and he really improved my team. So I was very happy with the signing of Sami Khedira. And then coming in at number 1, it has to be Robert Lewandowski. Didn't play that great in the league all the time, but in the big games where I needed him, he was there. Got the goal to win the Capital One Cup final, and he scored so many goals in the Champions League. He got more than a goal a game in that, and I think he ended up as Champions League top scorer as well. So I was very happy with his performances. And now for my games of the season. Coming in at number 3 was my 5-0 win against PSG in the Champions League group stage, which just came out of nowhere. I remember I'd really struggled in the group stage up to this point, and then I just beat PSG 5-0. It was crazy, but it was an amazing game, an amazing performance, and definitely deserves to be in the top 3. Then second place wasn't necessarily a great game, but it is Capital One Cup final. It was the first trophy of the series, and we won it 1-0 against QPR, and it's got to be there for giving us our chance to lift our first piece of silverware. And then coming in at number 1, probably quite obvious, but it's the Champions League final. It was 0-0 after extra time and went to penalties, but we managed to lift the Champions League trophy, so that game has to be at number 1, even though it wasn't the most entertaining game. It's got to be up there. It's got to be at the top. It's got to be the best game of the season. And now I'm going to go on to my goals of the season, and I'm just going to let these goals play out. There's a run out wide there, and it is from David Alaba. Going to run it inside with Alaba now. Going to pass it across to Lewandowski, who's going to shoot. And what a finish from Lewandowski. First time strike from the edge of the box. I guess that is the sort of finish you need to beat Sirigu. Because after the first game, he was immense in that game. And this is an unsavable shot. First time with his left foot into the top corner. That must be the sort of strike you need to beat Sirigu here. And we have done. And that is 1-0 to Arsenal now. Ball up to Walcott here. Now Ozil's got it. Going to run inside the defender here. Going to have a shot at goal, and what a strike that is from Mesut Ozil. I think that's technically his first goal for the club, because didn't he sign for Arsenal in this season in real life? So I think technically I've just scored Ozil's first goal for Arsenal there. And what a goal it was from the edge of the box. Managed to get the shot off, and that is 1-0. Let's just take a look at it again. Just outside the box. That is a really good strike, and that is 1-0. Podolski here. Been fouled there, surely. Yep, we got a free kick. Okay, it's a good chance to score here. So I got Cazorla on this here. He's good at free kicks. So I'm going to put it about there, I think. 2.5 bars of power. And that's into the top corner. And that's a great free kick from Santi Cazorla there. And that makes it 2-2. This is a fantastic free kick from Santi Cazorla. It said like 30 or something yards. And that is right into the top corner. Keeper no chance. And that is 2-2.